Hey beautiful people, how are you doing? So this is part 4 of my Dina Wakley book, and after this one there will be 1 or 2 more pages and then the book will be finished. Okay, so this is a size 10 tag from Dina Wakley, and the book paper comes out of a old book. And the page has been ripped into pieces, and I'm just sticking it down with some Dina Wakley gel medium, but you can use any kind of glue that you have. Doesn't really matter. And when everything is has been stick down to the paper, to the tag, I let everything dry and cut off the overlay, and now I am applying the paint with my fingers. The paint is also from Dina Wakley, and I'm using the colors Lapis, Elephant and Lime. And I'm just putting it very randomly onto the tag. And when it's dry, it's time to do some stenciling, and I'm using the same colors again. But for the stenciling, I am using a blending tool and 3 different kinds of stencils. I don't know the names anymore out of the top of my head, but I will list everything down below in the YouTube description box. And some elephant. I never use these colors, but I kind of like it, so who knows. And this, I think that this stencil is my favorite. I will use the big leaf with some white paint. Be sure that the before you add another layer, that the previous layers are dry, or it will mix everything up and you won't be happy with it. Drying between the layers is so important with acrylic paint. And I think the last one. And I just love how you can still see the book paper peeking through all of the stenciling. So this is some magenta. Okay, so this is a face from the Great Acid stamp set from Dina Wakley, and I stamped it onto some tissue paper. And I'm sticking it down with some gel medium. And I won't color it. I will only give an accent to the eye with my white and black Posca pen. Here you can see me putting some black acrylic paint onto the tag, and when this is dry, I will write in it. And this comes also from the Great Asset stamp set. Whatever makes you weird is your greatest asset. Just sticking it all down on the right way. I just stamped it on some regular cardstock. It really doesn't matter what kind of cardstock you use. I am coloring the letters with my Scribble stick. This is some lemon. And when I was done coloring all the words in lemon, I still didn't think it was popping enough, so I took my Sakura Moonlight pencil, pens, the neon pens, and I took the yellow one, the yellow neon one, and I went over the letters, and that makes everything really pop. Okay, for the next step I am outlining the leaves with my black Posca paint pen. And when I'm done with this, I am sticking the words down onto the tag. And the next thing is to write something down into the black lines, but I didn't like how it looked, so I covered it up with the same paint. I let it dry, and this time the second time, I used the Sakura Moonlight pen to write something into the black lines, the yellow pen, I mean, and I like that way better. Here you can see me coloring the words with the Moonlight Sakura pen. And the last thing that I am doing is give it some splatters with some Stenciling glossy spray from Dina Wakley. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you at the next one. Bye bye everybody!